welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining me today from the Better Business Bureau is Tiffany Schultz, a mother and a mother that likes flowers on Mother's Day, just trying to help out with your kids. No, today we are going to be talking about those phony florists ruining Mother's Day. First off, happy pre-Mother's Day or post-Mother's Day, depending when you're watching this. So appreciate you being here. And you know, everybody likes gifts on the holidays, and flowers is a good one. You said it to me. I want flowers. I don't want stuff. I think it's good.
Consumers are expected to spend over $34 billion on mom this year, an average of $259.04 per person. So mom is very spoiled, and flowers are at the top of the list. Moms want flowers. We don't need stuff, but we like to go out to dinner. We like our cards, we like our candy, and we may like a little novelty. So if you look at that dollar amount as a whole, a lot of things go into that, but flowers is at the top of the list.
So if you're like me and like to buy things last minute sometimes, hopefully my wife isn't watching this, you would know that there are scammers out there that are going to totally take advantage of the situation. You always say it here, you know, they follow the news. Scammers follow the news. So, you know, we're just going to put that out there that they're following this. But in this particular scam, it's interesting because it's getting on the people who are like, it's too late to get flowers, but this place says they'll get them there on time.
Scammers are great marketers, and they always have a resolution for problems. And this scam takes a turn when you call the flower shop and you're told that you're too late to get them delivered for Mother's Day for mom. And usually that cutoff is a few days prior to Mother's Day, depending on how busy the floral shop is, how many orders they have. It can be even earlier. And what do? You go online and you try to find a place that can deliver on time. And a scammer always has the answer to that. You find this website and you place your order and you think it's going to be delivered on time for mom. The scam takes on several different versions. The first version is the flowers get there on time, but they're damaged. So you call for a refund and the phone call goes unanswered or your request is declined. Or the flowers don't get there, you reach out to the flower shop for a refund and you're ghosted. Or it could take several other different turns, such as the order being placed, and then you are contacted by the flower shop forcing you to upgrade into something you don't want.
Man. Well, that's how the $254, $259 gets, no, it doesn't. Okay, so let's break it down on how to avoid, when it really comes to scams, broadly we can talk. But first off, when you're looking at any company and doing research, what are some things that you suggest you do to make sure you're getting a legitimate company?
Do your homework. Start on BBB.org. Read reviews and complaints. Look for those accredited businesses. Those accredited businesses have been vetted by us. You know that they're trustworthy. You know that they're a legitimate company. If you're looking at a company that's not accredited, it's so important to do additional homework. Do an internet search. Read reviews and complaints on them. What can you find? Is there a pattern of complaints, especially around Mother's Day? Usually when you read complaints, you don't go back more than a month or so. Go back to last Mother's Day. See how they perform. So always best to do your homework on the company before you start to do business.
Yeah, just verify, calling the phone number to see if it actually rings back, and if that changes, then you got a problem big time. How about check to make sure the website is secure? What are we looking for when we're trying to find a secure website?
Scammers throw up fake websites. You want to look for that S in the website address, HTTPS. That S is going to stand for secure. Look for spelling and grammatical errors. Is it free and clear of errors? Google the address. Does it go to a real place of business or does it go to an empty field or a UPS store? And call that phone number. Does somebody answer or do you get a busy signal?
Would you suggest, Mom, here, purchasing last minute like this too? Like maybe you should actually plan ahead. Not knocking that if you have to do it last minute, not a bad idea, but maybe you ought to be doing a little bit ahead because if you're putting the pressure on buying it last minute, it's a good chance you're going to let your guard down because it's like, well, it's fast, it's easy, it's cheap, and I can get it done, right?
Mother's Day sneaks up on us. We're looking at a few weeks into the new month. The calendar turns. Flower shops are cutting off their delivery dates early, especially when their calendars are full and they can't handle any more orders. So I really think that time sneaks up on us and the scammer knows that and takes advantage of it. So even if we have the best intentions, we still could be too late.
Right. So I think getting an early start at it is good. And when you're checking out any legitimate company, regardless of the time that you're purchasing it, reading the fine print on that, while it can be difficult, also very important because you want to know what happens if something doesn't happen, more or less, right?
Super important to read that fine print. You're going to want to look at delivery. When do they guarantee their delivery? Do they have a guarantee? Is there an extra cost for delivery? A lot of fine print details can be found that are super important for you to know as a consumer.
All right. Well, of course, you can report it and find more information. How can they do that?
bbb.org/scam tracker if you've experienced a scam. If you're just looking for a florist to use this Mother's Day, head on over to bbb.org and browse our list of trustworthy businesses.
So shop early, shop often, do your homework, and it'll have a good Mother's Day, right?
Pretty simple.
Pretty simple indeed. Thank you so much, and happy Mother's Day to you.
Thank you.